put on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Then there's Harris. Then it's Junior. So that's the Nets 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Cornette, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Out to the right wing. Vildoza. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Cornette's got 8.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
So for the Nets, James Harden comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Junior. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Durant dishes to Harden. Here's Griffin. Knicks with the rebound. Cornette's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Irving. He had 25 points in the win against Portland.
Well, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Barrett, no good. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Harden on the win. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Portland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Randall outside. Going inside. And it's sent back by KD. Plenty of space. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Griffin. It's deflected. And he stays with it. Irving finds Harden. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. So New York will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season of the Nets in this one.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Sinks the triple.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
It's two-step time. Let's go. And your Brooklyn Nets.
is checked in for the Knicks. Junior comes in for Larkin. Still ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Durant. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, KD. Pass to Griffin. All sorts of time. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 10 points for Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Junior. They grab their own miss. Cornette. And Griffin sends it back. To the middle. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Here's Junior. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 16.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Here's Junior. He's got 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for James Harden. And Junior subbed in for Irving.
Jump ball.
And he recovers it. To the inside, Aldridge. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Nets leading by 11. Millsap passes to Torres. Pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by New York. Cornette's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So for the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Randall. Evan Fournier comes in for Barrett. And Junior subbed in for Junior. Now, here's Junior. And as you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Cornette, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Cornette's got 8 points here in this quarter. Torres, the pass to Aldridge. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And the Nets lead by 11.
Boy, that's a shot that Aldridge loves. I mean, he's always comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Fournier. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Cornette's got 14.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
It's Aldridge, high post. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Good recognition that time from the veteran big man Aldridge. Nice job putting it on the deck and taking it to the hole.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. The kick out to Walker. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Aldridge, wide open, he fires. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Whenever Aldridge hits from out there, that's a huge bonus.
Junior the pass to Cornette. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Junior. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Knicks trail by 14. Walker the pass to Cornette. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Aldridge. From 13. Again, the Nets for 2.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, here's Junior. T right on him. The shot's good from Fournier.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Junior missing. Brooklyn leading by 10. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's Millsap. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
Junior kicks to Gibson. Buries the long-range jumper. Gibson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. With 1 on the clock, and no good that time. And so we conclude the first half. Nets lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball, and we've got a whole nother half to go. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Okay, now we'll look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
Here are the competitors for the dunk contest. High risers across the board. Any of these guys could be a good choice.
Obviously, it's a great list once again. Pretty much anyone who follows basketball is amazing what these guys can do.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Junior. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Junior. After the three-pointer from KD. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. You look at Junior, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, Junior, several spots down. Another guy who shoots it very well from the line.
And they're both just fundamentally sound. And their success at the free throw line, I think, bears that out.
Yeah, and it's something you've got to work on, though. We can't discount that piece of the equation. Quite frankly, a lot of rookies have too much other stuff to deal with. But these two are zeroed in.
Now, here is Irving. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Here's Irving following the score by New York. The pass to Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Now, here's Junior. 10 points for him. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving passes to Griffin. Out to KD. Clock at 6. Back to Griffin. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
KD finds Irving. Griffin trying to get open. No good from Irving. Knicks trail by 7. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Outside Griffin. And the 3 ball is good. Griffin's got 17 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Another shot. Barrett kicks to Rose. New York moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Harris.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Down low. Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Here's Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And here's KD for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. And as always, the big part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at New York, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Brooklyn, 6 games out.
And seeing where the Nets are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Harden for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Jokic defended by Griffin. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 9. Irving dishes to KD. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Junior Robinson, and Durant sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good on the triple.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Trying to get open is Randall on the money with the open jumper. He has 5.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
So for the Knicks, Paul Millsap's checked in for Durant, and Junior subbed in for James Harden. The Knicks making a switch here. Torres, the pass to Irving. Here's Griffin. Count it. Griffin's got 21 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Vildoza. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nets. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Harris. He feeds it to Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Larkin, the pass to Gibson. And it's off from 3-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now Millsap following the 3-point attempt.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-6 run. From deep 3-point range, Vildoza with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
New York, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 15. Harris passes to Torres. 16 feet away, and the basket is good. Junior's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Hands it from downtown.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's Irving. Millsap in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Knicks, 4th.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Junior kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now Junior, he has 5. In the corner, it's Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. Griffin's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Brooklyn.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here now, Vildoza, who's got 5.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here is Harris. 15-point game. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game. New York's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Vildoza. And again, New York with the triple.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Aldridge. Out to Harris. Launches it. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's 3 with the payback 3 of his own.
Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first foul.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the 3rd. Yep, that one goes in there. Junior's got 7 points. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. With the drive for 3, Gibson nailed from 3-point land. Gibson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is the confidence Gibson possesses, ready to shoot as soon as the pass hits his hand.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Tonight, Aldridge is doing a little bit of everything at the offensive end, and he's doing it all quite well.
Here's Junior. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Junior's got 4 points this quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And a deep 3 from Junior. It's rebounded by New York. Junior with it. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had.
All right, who's coming out to the court? Come on.
Now let's hear what Thibodeau is reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Got to give them a stop. Right now we're making 1 effort. Got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. Got to have high hand. Got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that he implores his guys to do all the time.
And Kevin, when you're playing for Thib, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Junior. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Harden in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Passes to Aldridge. He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. Hits the 3-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Harden against Barrett. Shoots from the right block. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Harden's career, as we all know, is littered with huge stats, but he recently became the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double in a debut game with a new team.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Irving with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Aldridge, the pass to Durant. Back to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden finds Irving. A 3 ball. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Irving. Barrett trying to free himself up.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Nets leading by 16. Harden with it. Now defended by Junior. And it's Junior missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Outside Aldridge. Harden outside. Outside Irving. On deep. Harden can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Randall.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
All right, everybody. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for George.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if we can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, and this is Aldridge's sweet spot. I mean, his bread and butter. It's all about finding his rhythm and then letting it go with confidence.
And here's KD for 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Got that one up quick. And that's 10 points for Junior.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Griffin's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Junior fires from way outside. And it's Junior with the rebound. Knicks trail by 15. Randall outside. A 3. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a wide open look for Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Junior's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
No problem knocking that one down. Griffin's got 29 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Harden surveying the D. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Rose, and again it's New York.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Randall against KD. The pass to Griffin. Wide open, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning into a reliable jump shooter.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Nets leading by 15. And here's Junior. Five to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul, team second.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 17. Harris on the double team. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Durant against Randall. Griffin a screen on Randall. Pass to Junior. Fires for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Here's Cornette. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by New York. Junior's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He takes it in. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. That shot wide open. Durant's got 22 points.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Cornette passes to Junior, puts one up from 19. Nice touch on the bank shot. He's got 26. Here is Durant. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
And it's Junior missing. Brooklyn leading by 15. Outside, KD. Over Barrett. Durant, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Pass to Cornette. No good with the triple. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Griffin, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against New York.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Blake Griffin.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Cornette. And the Knicks miss again. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden the pass to KD. Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Junior.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. They're now at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Larkin. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans are